Good afternoon, and welcome to our special, If It Ain't Baroque, Don't Fix It. I'm Colin Ebert, and we are here at the Chateau Chambord to celebrate the opening of the play Moliere's Tartuffe. Now, unfortunately, Moliere is busy playing the title role of our play, so today we have Mrs. Moliere, the wife of the French Baroque playwright. Welcome, Madame Moliere.
Enchantée, darling.
Pleasure. Please have a seat over here. So, Madam, if I could ask you a few questions. What is Restoration Baroque theater?
You ridiculous Americans. How can you not know? So you see, Baroque is the French period from 1600 to 1700, known for elaborate fashion and manners. I brought my white wig from the period. Stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, it is unusual. Now, Madame Moliere, in England, 1600 to 1700 was called the Restoration, but why?
England is such a dark country. If I must discuss it, when Charles II was crowned, he restored the monarchy and the theater. Voila.
But the Restoration, English actors were punished. Why is that?
How do I know? I am French. All right, fine. Brutish Puritans ruled England and thought theater was evil. Ridiculous English.
But I've heard that the fashion and manners of the period are ridiculous in both England and France.
Well, it did give Moliere something to write about. He called it a comedy of manners.
Those plays make fun of the manners of society. What's so funny about that?
You see my dress? The denier make it so wide that they were forced to widen the doors for me. I don't find that funny. I flirt with a fan. Not particularly funny. I show my bosom, but never my ankles. Definitely not funny.
I see the men here use walking sticks even when they don't need them.
Now that is funny. They even carry snuff pouches. Hilarious.
Yes. Are there other playwrights of this period?
Only Moliere. His Tartuffe is scintillating. His imaginary invalide, divine.
What about English playwrights?
The English? William Congreve wrote The Way of the World. And there are others, but I simply cannot remember their names.
Oh, okay. So, what's in a comedy of manners?
There are stock characters.
Stock characters?
Do they teach you nothing in American schools? Stock characters are stereotypes, predictable characters who never change.
Such as?
Must I teach you everything? Well, there are the Rakes.
And what are the Rakes like?
Opportunistic, selfish stereotypes. You know, darling, attractive men, users of people. So unlike my dearest hubby. Then there are country bumpkins.
And how do they act?
They are backwards fools from the countryside. They are never allowed in my house. And then there are coquettes.
Who are they?
Young women who flirt. Not at all like the widows.
The widows?
Women who are silly in their desperation to appear young. Personally, I favor the farms.
And their characteristics are...
Silly fools who love fashion. I was once in love with a fop.
you must tell us about that another time. Are there other stock characters?
Indeed, we have servants. They are faithful, clever, helpful to their masters. The only kind of servant I will hire. And now, my dear, I am off to Tartuffe. Pensez! Pensez! Now put the fishbowl in my wig. Is it dipping?
A little, yeah. The water's kind of sloshing around and I think the fish is dead.
I knew I should have worn that adorable birdcage wig. The live canary is such a showstopper. Ta-ta!
Thank you, Madam Tartuffe. And now there is a silent hush over the audience as the curtain rises and the show begins of Mr. Moliere's Tartuffe.
Tartuffe.